It's the Land Bass Assassin. What's up? What's happening? And I apologize for taking it a little bit longer than the 10 to 15 that I had said. I went a little further than I had anticipated. It's a little breezy out here. I don't really like the way this spot is setting up that much, but we're gonna handle business on it. I gotta prep my stuff. This worm is stupid. Oh wait, it's not in there. So yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty breezy out here. Whoops. It's pretty breezy. What happened to the... Oh, there it is. There's a hump that's over there. I'm on a point of that hump. It's, I don't know, maybe 12 feet or so. Hopefully, in this one, we can handle business, bro. Like we know what we're doing. Or at least act like it. All right, that's one piece. Now let's get the other piece. Piece that flew out of my hand. Nobody wants to see a guy bumbling around with his tackle. They want to see some hook sets. All right, now let me go to the front so I don't hit the camera like I did yesterday with my bait, which is still causing me problems right now since that bait and that rod are out of commission thanks to the line breaking. Had an abrasion from yesterday. Weird. I thought I had gotten past all the abrasions. So right now, just to get a feel of what's going on here, slaying bass, I am just throwing again, that zoom trick worm just to see, feel the bottom, see what's going on. I wanted to throw a crankbait out here, but that fool is not tied on. That's the bait that broke off. And I got more than one bait, but I'd have to stop and tie him back on. Doesn't look too crazy with eelgrass. I might throw a swim bait out there. Haven't had much luck with swim bait, but there's a lot of chop, so why not? Now, there was a John, I didn't catch the other part of the username, but John, you had asked how many we had caught, and we have not caught any so far. Lane, appreciate that, man. Let's get on some good ones out here. Let's try and get on some good ones. I'm gonna try and bring you some worthy footage. I'm moving forward a little bit so I can position myself to be a little closer to the top of the hump. That way I can throw to the top and then bring it back down. There's not a very distinct grass line on here because the grass comes out to where I'm at right now in about 12 feet. I was hoping there'd be a more distinct grass line, but that is not happening, so we're gonna make it work one way or another. Just have to get a little closer to the top. Fools are probably just chilling on the top waiting for something to swim by. There goes some more fishermen out there. Hopefully they're lucky. Okay, so we got some grass off to this side. Off to my left. What's up, Daniel? What's happening, man? Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us out here on Lake Guntersville. Trying to get ourselves a good-sized bass. Something to show the camera. I don't know if you guys can tell all the chop. It's not too crazy. Okay, we're about as high on the hump as I'd like to go, so we'll basically spot lock and cast around with different baits. Right now I'm just going to keep throwing this worm till I spot lock and get a feel of what's going on. Looks like there's eelgrass on the bottom. Yes, sir. Very choppy. Sorry about that, guys. So right now I'm fishing. It's about 8 feet, but there's grass under there. And I'm throwing up to the shallow part of this hump. Game Kid, what's up, player? What's happening? What brings you to this live stream of fishing, dog? I'm fishing for some largemouth, basically whatever type of bass. Could be spotted bass, largemouth, whatever. The only bass I'm trying to avoid is the white bass. So I'm feeling that grass out there. Oh, you love to fish? All right, bro. Welcome to the familia. I'm going to fan cast this entire spot. And I'm going to throw that swim bait out in a second. And those trees. Where are you seeing trees, bro? Did the camera move? Are you talking about those trees over there, bro? clipping those trees. Now you got me looking in those trees, player. What did you see that I didn't see? Last cast with a swarm, and then I'm going to throw that swim bait out there, and then we're going to move around this hump. Like I said, I wanted to have a more defined grass line, but we ain't having that here. Dude, if my 360 lives would get better play, I would do a 360 live. But they don't seem to get as much play as a straight up live. Because a 360 live allows you to see, like you guys can look anywhere you want, move the camera, do whatever. It's, well, I guess I casted one more time than with this worm than I had said. But you can see everything around me, bro. And that's what I was trying to bring, but that's what I was trying to bring, so you guys can look anywhere you wanted. But those don't get as much play as a, oh, there it is. There it is. Those don't get as much play as the regular lives. Oh, that's a pretty decent one, camera. You're not even catching me, camera. Come on now. Come on, camera. You ain't got no love for me? It's probably about a 2.5 pounder. Maybe. Can't see him that well. He's growing. He's growing right now, guys. He's definitely growing. Camera, you catching this action? Giving the people what they came to see. It's trying to get about a 3.5 pound feel. Maybe. Maybe not. Let me let him tire himself out. He's going to mess up my worm, and that's going to make me mad. Bro, don't mess up my worm, player. All right, guys. We got ourselves a decent sized fish right here. Let's get the camera right. This is a decent sized fish. Not bad. To go from a 0 to this kind of fish, not bad. So those who hung in there throughout the first 30 and saw me 0, hopefully this was worth it. Here we go. Probably about a 3.5 pounder. I'll weigh it for you guys so that we have no fibbing on this channel. 3.5 pounder maybe. Camera, you still on me? We got ourselves 3.9, 3.8. I don't know if you guys, what you guys can see. Can you guys see that? Or take my word for it. One or the other. That's a 3.9, 3.8, somewhere around there. 3.5 pounder. Not bad. Not bad. We'll keep throwing out here. But this little chunker ain't bad. You still on me, camera? So in case you guys want to see close to the chest so you guys can see the length. Not bad, guys. Throw that baby back out there. And then we'll get back out there. So thank God we got one. So we won't have a 0 this live, guys. Holy son of a gun. We will have a bird's nest. But if you guys noticed, I caught that guy on the cast that I wasn't supposed to throw. Because remember, I was only going to do so many casts with the worm. And then I just threw an extra one out there and bam, hooked into that fool. So maybe sometimes it's good not to listen to myself. Probably get a lot further if I took my own advice to not listen to myself. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, because I did. Let's see what we got here. So I'm in Alabama. Dude, you ate your frijoles and this bait over here, this bass over here started eating too. Peak Packs Funhouse. What's happening? Hopefully you guys were able to see that 3.5 pounder. But I did move up on this point. I was casting from about 12 feet now, 12 feet in depth. I just moved up a little closer because I didn't think they were chilling out in the deep where I was at, or the deeper, I should say. And that little homie bit. Yo, Antonio, tell me you saw that fish, bro. Tell me you saw it. Oh, slaying bass. I'm in Alabama. Sorry if I didn't answer that one, bro. A lot of stuff was happening. Microphone check. Antonio, did you see that bass? There's another one. He's little though. He's little. For a second, I thought I was in my trolling motor. And I was like, what the heck? That feels weird. But he's just a little guy, guys. Probably about a 1 pounder or so. It's just very vital that he does not mess up my worm, because I don't like buying new worms. He's tiny, guy. He's tiny. He's tiny. Just a little skinny guy, bros. Just a little skinny guy. Hoping you guys didn't want me to weigh that one. So dudes, I'm just throwing this Zoom trick worm, Magnum trick worm, watermelon red. Nothing fancy about this worm. Nothing fancy at all. Now I'm in my Leatherman clip. But that Zoom trick worm, the Magnum trick worm, handles business. We got ourselves 10 minutes left on this live stream. I don't know if I'm going to move around this hump for the next 30, or if I'm going to try and pop off to another area, but there is the old adage, don't leave fish to find fish. We got 2 off of here, and we haven't even gone around the point. So potentially there's more out there. Maybe if I just slow my roll, they'll be more eager to bite. I'm sorry, slaying bass, that I can't go fish those trees. These fish are biting. Those trees are going to have to wait, dog. Let me throw out a little further to the right. It kind of drops off to the right, so Antonio, I'm happy that you saw it, bro, because I was going to ask you, dude, if you didn't see that, I hope the frijoles were the most bomb frijoles that you could eat, because they made you miss that fish. So let's see if there's anything a little off to the right of this hump, and then we'll move a little bit down the hump. The wind has died down a little bit. Let's cast up top and bring it back as we creep down the hump. I hope the camera stays on me, might not. Who knows? Yo, Refrigerator Perry. I have not caught a tarpon, bro. It looks pretty exciting to catch a tarpon, but I don't frequent the ocean. Too many things that can take me out in the ocean. So I have not had the pleasure of experiencing the fight of a tarpon. Tell me you have, dog. Tell me you have. All right, so we're over here. Point will be off to the left, or the flat actually, which will eventually come to the point. How much time we got left on the stream? We got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. I'm still waiting for my tarpon story. And I'm going to have to decide what the move is going to be. Work this other side or bounce to another spot. We got time. We got time. In fact, maybe I'll take a little poll here. Let you guys decide. It's a choose your own adventure. You want me to keep fishing the other side of this? Or do you want me to move to another spot and see what we can find? Of course, always a gamble. Totally up to you guys. Work the other side or go to another spot. Let me know in the chat. Ooh, I got my tarpon story. It's gonna take me a little while to read it, but I got my tarpon story. Do you make any of your own tackle? Antonio, I do not make any of my own tackle. I do. I used to make, but just for my own purposes. I used to make some worms and stuff like that. I had molds and whatever. But then I moved here and I stopped making my own worms. Okay, so I got one vote for cruise around. Freaking camera's not even on me. One vote for cruise around. That's the only vote we got. And we're gonna cruise. Where to? I haven't figured that part out yet, but we'll cruise. We're a little off that point. How much time's left? Oh, we got a minute and a half. That's perfect timing for a buzzer beater. Let's do it. Buzzer beater, let's go. It's not that much grass on this side. Last cast. Let's see if I can get it in before. I've got 40 seconds or so. Let that settle. Be slow with it, dog. You got time. You got time. I guess I'll see you guys on the next stream. Probably maybe 10, 15 minutes or so. I know I said that last time, but if I don't know where to go, we got to figure it out. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching.